Welcome, guys. It's another day. It's another dollar, and it's the most special episode of the year. It is the homecoming episode. It is the homecoming episode, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan Walton, Hugh Wheeler, Zay Norman. But y'all know it's the best day on earth. It's the best day. You know, you got Christmas Day, Earth Day, Thanksgiving Day. You got holidays. But today is homecoming day, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited to be
Absolutely.
on the scene with you boys. I missed y'all. I ain't see y'all in a couple days, man.
Yeah, man.
Life
It's
been
been a
all
little
right. You
bit.
eating vegetables. You jumping rope and all that stuff, brother. You
I need
feeling
to
good?
catch up on my jump rope.
Oh,
but
okay,
yeah.
okay.
A little bit on the jump
How
rope,
you
too,
feeling
yeah.
on the vegetables, though? You feeling pretty good?
Vegetables, squeezing them in where I can, but, you're throwing some junk food in there as well. But it's okay. It's okay. We're young. We can live. We're moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully we are internal.
Yeah.
But I think we got a good show on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a 30-minute show, and we got a jam-packed episode. So we're going to recap EKU and what that game was as itself, and then we're going to get to the meat, and we're going to talk about the game today, right? So let's talk about it, guys. EKU, we fell 34-20. 34-20. I mean, we came out kind of hot, but it wasn't the good type of hot. It was the quick microwavable hot. It wasn't the oven stay hot type of thing, right? So I
Yeah.
mean, we lost that game. Just tell me, what did you guys see? Zay, I want to start with you. Since you'll be on the call today, what did you see from that EKU game?
Turnovers, like I've been saying on the calls, every game, bro. Turnovers hurt us. Penalties hurt us a lot. We keep hurting ourselves. We got to learn how to finish games, man. Especially up there, EKU up there in Richmond, it's tough, dog. It's a tough environment to go win in, and they've been rivals since I've been here. So it's like we just got to finish it out. Turnovers killed us. That turnover right before the half killed us.
Oh, yeah.
Killed us.
We had a pick six right before half. I mean, they had a kickoff return in the first quarter. I mean, Hugh.
Yeah.
It's just not the type of football that we've been wanting to see. How do you think those woes from that rivalry loss can spark us into this homecoming game?
Well, I think having the week off with the bye and being able to digest a lot of what happened in that game, take a lot of that film back home and study that crucially. I think also because, we got to see North Alabama play Eastern Kentucky last weekend, too. I think we were watching a little bit of that film as well from that game. So I think learning what we did about Eastern Kentucky and all that we're able to gather from those last 2 weeks, I think will be absolutely instrumental for how we finish out the rest of this year.
Yeah, I think it's very vital. I mean, I think the word around campus is that we have a quarterback who is a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you see on the film that's up here playing right now, Chris Parsons is a true dog. But you want to know something, thinking about it, sometimes you got to hold the dog back. Sometimes you got to pull him back. You got to pull him back. And I think if we pull him back just a little bit, just retain him just a little bit, and he can see more, give him more lanes to run through and see more passes. Because right now, sometimes it seems like he plays a little frantic.
Okay,
he
I
plays a
can
little
see
frantic.
that.
But I mean,
I can see that, too.
but when the ball is in his hands, he can make magic happen at any given second. I mean,
Right.
Chris Parsons,
Yeah.
22 for 37, 283 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He had 21 rushes from your quarterback. Unreal.
That is impressive, yeah.
76 yards and a touchdown. I mean, just a team. And I feel like in that second half, we dropped the ball. But, guys, EKU was over. You
Yeah.
had a bye week.
Yeah.
Now you on the homecoming, one of the biggest games of the year.
Yes, sir.
This is where you get back on track to finish the season strong. This is how you go into a bye week, then you have homecoming. That's the best 2 weeks any football player can ask for. If you're asking me. But Zay, I want to start off with you. UNA homecoming. What's the vibes like when the week of homecoming? How is practice? How is that situation? And it may not be the same ideals, but I mean the vicinity should be pretty close and how it feels.
Oh, look who's here.
We got the Rocket Man, the
Yes,
Gov
sir.
Man.
The Rocket
The
Man.
Rocket Man, yeah, launching
The
the
you're not
lines
gonna
out
grab
of
him?
outer
You
space.
can't.
I don't know if y'all can hear him or not, man, but you know what I'm saying? This is homecoming at the Govs. We got the mascot coming up to the tailgate show and, giving us what he can tell us. We're going to win, a dub.
He's spitting that wisdom, man.
I hear you, man. He said dub for the Govs today, man.
Dub for the Govs, baby.
Yes,
50,
sir.
50 to
50.
0. 50 to 0.
Goes
50 to
by
0.
50. That's
Yes, sir.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gov.
But like you were asking me, man, homecoming practice is important. Just That's a nice suit.
Yeah.
The homecoming week is important because, you got to protect home, man. You don't want to lose homecoming. Like, you don't want to lose. That's when everybody come out, right?
Yep.
Some people don't come out to certain games, that can't make it. But everybody come to homecoming. Alma mater come to homecoming. I'm at homecoming. You at homecoming.
Yeah.
Dylan at homecoming. We got a homecoming tailgate show. So, it's just a little more spice to it. So, as a player, you got to add a little more focus in practice, a little more attention to detail, and making sure you don't mess up what you did last week. The last week is over. You had a bye week, but you don't slouch on the bye week either. Because we were coming off a loss. So the reality is, the last game we played, we lost. So you got to come in here and get a win.
Yep. I mean, UNA comes in 2-5, double overtime loss to Illinois State. Like you said, Hugh, they beat EKU 35-14, and it was their homecoming. They run a 2-quarterback system. They have Destin Wade and Ari Patu, have similar numbers, but Wade has 6 touchdowns on the season, 0 interceptions. And Hugh, I want to ask you this question. Both teams have a very strong run game, right? They both average just short of 200 yards a game. Who and how do you game plan for when it's going to be a grudge match in between the trenches? So what do you expect from both teams to give when it comes to the run game?
I think I expect Austin Peay to try not to give too much pressure in the run game. I mean, we've played very well at home so far this year. I think that's another big part of this team we're starting to see now. The road games have been a little rough, but at home we've taken care of business. During that Utah Tech game, we pulled away. That Morehead State game at the beginning of the year, we pulled away from that. We started pulling away late in the West Georgia game, and that's a top 25 team here. So I think a lot of this is just embracing the home atmosphere. Keep to your rushing game out there. Throw in a couple of short passes in there. Keep them on their toes a little bit. And I think staying off the field on defense is what's going to help us in the long run this one.
Okay, last question before we get to the main event, which is the Gov Walk, which is coming soon, guys. The top 25 ranking, we could potentially lose our top 25 ranking. This game is almost the end-all, be-all for us. I mean, we can go on a 2-game losing streak, lose our ranking, and lose in front of our homecoming crowd. I mean, I want both of you guys to answer before we get a chance to go to that Gov Walk. Zay, you were the player. You was on that field.
Yeah.
What's the pressure like?
Pressure either bursts pipes or makes diamonds.
Come on now.
So you either going to step up to the plate and get the job done, or you're not. It's only one or two things that's going to happen today. So you just got to make sure you come out with a fire aggression of, all right, we don't want to lose any more games this season. That's the mentality. So you come out here, you get the job done, man. Homecoming cool, but as a player, it's another game at home. You don't want to lose at home, first of all.
Yeah.
So you just come here with your mind right, man. Get ready to play some football.
Well, and to think about what's at stake too. If we hold out and we don't lose many of these last games, we could possibly make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about? We're still in that conversation, according to a lot of national media.
Yeah, I mean, we're still at the 23rd spot as of right now. I mean, it could change today with all the games going on, but we're at the 23rd spot. So we lose this game, we go home, and we probably won't be in the playoffs, and it'll be hard to get back in that contention. But, I mean, we're almost there. So, guys, we're going to take a quick 60-second break. And then when we come back from that break, you'll get to see live coverage of the Govs Walk that's coming down the lane in just a few quick minutes. So we're going to go to commercial break, and then we'll be right back with the Govs Walk.
You want change. You want a community that supports you. You want the knowledge it takes to make a difference in this world. It's time to be more. It's time to be better. It's time to grow. The world you want to see starts with you. The life you want begins at Austin Peay State University. Learn more at apsu.edu.
From the start of an Austin Peay student's journey, they expect more. They expect to gain real-world experiences to set them apart. So we give it to them. We provide them with the knowledge to become sought-after artists. They realize their work elevates our world. They realize dreams become reality. So when our graduates look back, they'll see it all starts at Austin Peay.
Welcome back, guys. I mean, the Govs walk is almost here, but I mean, if you don't know this face because he wore a helmet, it's number 12. Standing at 6'4", 225 pounds. 2023 UAC Offensive Player of the Year, Mr. Mike DiLiello. How you feeling, man?
I'm great. Always good to be back in Clarksville.
Thank you so much for coming, brother. We just want to talk to you as we get to see you've made this walk plenty of times. First of all, man, how does it feel making this walk on homecoming day?
Yeah, it's awesome. I like I said before, any chance I get to come back to Clarksville, I'm going to do it. And to see some familiar faces and watch the Govs get a win, it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I mean, you're fresh off of a championship in the UFL.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
DC Defenders.
Doing big things, man. Doing big things. How does it feel to come back not only during homecoming, but with a ring on your finger?
Oh, it's great. I mean, listen, I got a couple rings here, so so it's nothing new, I guess. But no, it's great. I mean, it's
Yeah, you left your mark here for sure. I mean, you're the all-time career leader in completion percentage, passing yards, total yards, touchdown passes, passing yards a game, total yards a game, passer efficiency, and have the most you have 8 300-yard passing games here as a Gov, including the last time North Alabama was here in Clarksville 2 years ago.
Yeah, I did not know all of that.
You also threw 6 touchdown passes in that game.
Remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, that was a good game. It was actually so the head coach for North Alabama, Coach Dearman, he was my offensive coordinator at Middle Tennessee State.
Oh wow!
And so it was a little revenge game, I guess you could say. I don't know, but it was great to see him. But yeah, I mean, that was one of the best games I remember, and doing it with those guys on that team was special. So it was fun.
That's good, man. Hey, I won a championship myself. You won a championship yourself. We brought a championship here to Clarksville, bringing the championship mentality. Talk about the championship mentality and what it takes, because now you've got one in the UFL, so you got one on the professional level as well. So, just expound upon that. Tell the people about that.
Yeah, it's when people ask about that, there's no real, template that you need to take. Just about showing up every day. Showing up every single day. Half the battle's showing up. So if you show up every day, and you're the same guy on the field, off the field, in the locker room, out of the locker room, 9 times out of 10, you're going to do a lot of great things. And then obviously surround yourself with great people helps as well.
Okay.
Can't do it yourself.
No, you definitely can't. It's definitely a team sport. That's what I learned about football, and that's why I did not play football.
He is indeed selfish, man.
Yeah. I'm a basketball player, so I got to get mine at some point. I got to get mine at some point. But before we go into standings and conference predictions, we want you to join that. What's your favorite? I want to get into some stories. You got any a favorite homecoming story?
Favorite homecoming story
or moment or anything like that you remember?
Well, I actually have one. It wasn't here, and I'm only going to say it because I have about 10 to 15 guys that are here visiting Nashville with me. They played with me at Florida Tech. So that was my first school. It was a Division II school before I went to Middle Tennessee. I haven't seen these guys in 5 years, and I remember we were actually talking about it. We rented a 15-passenger van. We drove up here today, and we're sitting in the car, telling war stories, all that. And I remember we had homecoming. We played West Georgia. So West Georgia was actually in our conference in the Gulf South before they moved up, and Florida Tech was a new program, about 5 or 6 years old, and we had just gotten all-black uniforms.
Yes, sir.
So we were all excited about wearing the all-black. West Georgia we were huge underdogs, came out and beat West Georgia 44-10.
Wow.
It was great. Yeah, so that was a really good homecoming story as well. So.
What was the locker room like after that?
Oh, we were getting after it, man. We were having a blast, partying, jumping in around. It was great.
Zay, you've been a lot of homecomings. We was talking, throughout the week. I think you said you undefeated in homecomings.
I am.
Okay. Favorite homecoming moment?
Favorite homecoming moment I want to say is probably when we beat, was it Semo or was it Martin? I think it was Semo. Semo came up in here. They was rolling big, man. They was talking to town. Everybody was counting us out, of course. Yeah. And we did. We went. They came in here, and they left out with sad faces, bro. That's all I can say. We went and handled our game, played our game pretty much, bro. Mike understand, bro. It's a certain brand of football that come when you come to this place, man. Try to get a win against us.
Yeah, it's the fort.
It's the fort.
It's the fort.
It's the fort for a reason.
You got to hold the fort down. So, Mike, first of all, before we get into the UAC conference games and standings and all of that, Vandy Mizzou College Game Day is down there today.
Yeah.
Who you got today, man?
It's going to be a really good game.
Yeah,
It's
it
going to be
is.
a really good game. I got so on the UFL, I got a good buddy that I roomed with out there. His name's Ben Bresnahan. He was a tight end there at Vandy. So I got some, I guess I got to root for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do think Vandy pulls it out today. It's going to be a really, really, really good game.
Yeah,
but I think Vandy pulls it out.
Yeah. And then shout out to Mo. Mo is on the production crew for the college game day. So we want to give her a big shout out because
Shout out Mo.
Yeah,
I mean,
shout
college
out to
game
Mo.
day.
Thank you very much for all you do for us.
I mean, Mo's top tier. We miss you, Mo. So if you're watching, put hearts in the chat. But now we get to go to some UAC standings, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the UAC has been pretty competitive as of late. I mean, when you think about it, it's a lot of good teams. I mean, you played in it last year. You got to see we have some good teams. But, it's always been one team. It's really been two, but the number one team is Tarleton.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Tarleton? And you remember those battles with Tarleton?
Yeah, Tarleton's a phenomenal football team. I remember watching them. They beat Army for the first week of the year. They're a hard-nosed football team. That's why they play great defense. They run the ball very well. It's hard to beat teams that can run the football and play good defense, and that's the formula to win football games, and they do that very well.
Yep, and then you got Abilene Christian. I mean,
yeah.
We can talk about that game all day if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, Abilene Christian those Texas teams are Texas is a different breed of football.
100%.
It's always a different breed of football. Then in third place, you got Central Arc. Central Arc, I mean,
We can pass. We can talk about something.
yeah, and then you got
I don't
us
talk about
sitting
it
at the fourth seed, which is respectable. I mean, we definitely, in my opinion, I think we should be undefeated. I think we, shot ourselves in the foot definitely against Tarleton with some mistakes. But I mean, it's early. It's early. Now this is the perfect time to hit your stride and get in rhythm towards the end of the season. Then you got West Georgia. Like you said, you've beat down with West Georgia. I don't know if you've ever played with. Yeah, you beat down West Georgia.
I'm talking about this season. I've never played with.
Yeah, but we beat them down
We beat 'em
already.
down this season.
Me and Hugh beat them down, in the media side of things. So they don't stand a chance in no regards. Unfortunately, EKU, and then you got North Al, who we play today, fall out at the bottom three, and then Southern Utah, and then unfortunately Utah Tech. But on to bigger things. Let's do a pick 'em, Mike. Let's do a pick 'em, guys. We got some games today in the conference, in the UAC, that could shake up a lot of things. So we're going to start off with Tarleton versus EKU.
The easy picks, obviously, Tarleton. I do think Tarleton wins the football game, but I do think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. EKU's a hard-nosed football team. They've always been. They always play us tough.
Yep.
I think they got them like at 20-something point underdogs. I do not think it's going to be that big of a game. I think it's going to be a lot closer.
Yeah, Zay tells us a story that it's always some funny in the air when you go down to Richmond, Kentucky.
really is.
Did you smell that? You got that smell
Oh,
down there?
yeah, there's a fog in the air. I'm telling you, there's 100%. There's some in the air when you go down there.
Yeah, it's always
Hard,
something.
very hard place to play.
And then you got a battle of Utah, battle of the mountains. Southern Utah versus Utah Tech. I mean, I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough game. You got two teams at the bottom of the UAC conference, but, I mean, nobody want to finish last.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Southern Utah wins that game. They've been like that for the past 3 years. Their record has never shown how good they are.
Yeah.
When we played them and we beat them in double overtime 2 years ago, when that was my last year.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
They were 2-6 or 2-5 when we played them.
Yeah.
And they're a really good football team. I just think they lose a lot of close games, but I think they handle Utah Tech today.
Yep. Boys, what y'all got? What y'all think? Southern Utah, Utah Tech?
I think Southern Utah Southern Utah beats Tech down there in St. George's, and I think Utah Tech has shown a lot of spurts of brilliance throughout the season here and there, but I think Southern Utah has had a better equipped team throughout the entire season so far. I think they're able to get it done against their Utah rival.
Zay?
Southern Utah.
Okay. Okay. He just going to keep it
Yeah,
like that.
Southern Utah. That's all I get. I don't know. Did we play Utah Tech earlier this year?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
I think
beat
that was
them
40,
early.
like
Southern,
42-10 or something like that,
Yeah.
47-10.
Southern Utah, because I don't know if Utah Tech even got their quarterback back or somebody got
Oh,
hurt.
hurt,
in that
yeah, he
game.
got hurt,
So
yeah.
I don't know if they got him back.
Okay, and then we move on. Central Arc versus West Georgia. I think that's going to be one of the better games.
West Georgia.
Outside of us, obviously. I think we're the number one game in the conference to come watch. If you're not watching, watch on ESPN+.
That's right.
Please do. Or come to the game. Come to the fort. Catch a seat, catch some drink, catch some good times, and catch some good vibes, and come down to the fort.
Yes, sir.
But Central Arc, West Georgia, at West Georgia, it's going to be pretty tough.
West Georgia.
West Georgia.
Was pretty easily?
Yeah, West
I
Georgia.
believe West Georgia as well. I
All
think
right.
they take care of business.
I think
today.
me and Mike share the same hate for UCA. You know,
100%.
we can't stand those guys.
Yeah,
man. So,
the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
I don't
Right.
even want
Yeah, my bad.
We can go to the next
so,
one.
So they in the same boat as the other school that's down the street in Kentucky that we
Yes.
should not name.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with that. I can ride with that. And then let's go into depth, guys. I want to go in depth. UNA, North Alabama versus us. The game of the day in the UAC, the homecoming game. Who you guys got? Obviously, I know who you got. First of all, we ride or die for the Govs, baby.
Yes, sir.
But give me a score prediction. What we think on offense? I don't know if you've had a chance to watch our team play.
Yeah.
What do you think, offensive, defensive, special teams? What do you think about this team?
We got a phenomenal defense. I'll tell you that. We are a bend, don't break kind of defense, which I love. You know, sometimes we let up a big play, but that doesn't change our mentality on
Right.
defense, which is what I love. I think we hold them to 10 points today,
Yeah.
and I think we score 38, 42 points today. I think
Standing on
it's going to be a beatdown.
Standing on business.
Homecoming beatdown.
Okay, Zay, you on the call today. So if you're not coming into the show, you can definitely listen on 91.9 WAPX FM, Clarksville's own. Listen to Isaiah Norman, and if I'm not mistaken, it is Braden Frost
Yes,
on the
sir.
call with
Me
you
and
today.
Frost.
So what you got? Tell me your ins and your outs. And you played DB,
Mm-hmm.
so I know you a defensive guy. You know, he already said defense, you bend, don't
Yeah,
break.
man.
So, I mean, just tell me what you think.
I mean, they say defense win championships for a reason, man. You know, like,
Oh, yeah.
you got to be able, it's like he said earlier, football, you got to win on defense, you got to win the line of scrimmage and the run. If you can establish the run, you can win. You win on special teams. It's 3 phases. It's offense, defense, and special teams.
Mm-hmm.
A coach of mine used to call it we-fence, you know. He called it special team we-fence because it's all of us together. But just do what you got to do to get the job done, man. You know, come to play hard, come to play football today. Great day for football, great weather, kind of windy, sun out.
Yeah.
Sun going to be out by the time the game starts, too.
Yeah.
So, you
Sun
know,
come
just-
out, the fun come out.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hugh, tell me. Austin Peay?
I think there's a lot of talk going into this week. Austin Peay, I think, will take this out. I think they're going to win 35-17. I think the offense gets a little bit of rolling there, but I think we're going to give up a couple of late, maybe garbage time touchdowns to this UNA team. This is a team that hasn't beat Austin Peay in the 3 years they've played them since the UAC conference has been formed.
Let 'em know.
They're going to be angry. They're going to be thinking about that. There's a lot of seniors in that Lions team that are going to be wanting this today. So they're probably remembering the flashbacks of when they were sophomores getting torched by Mike over here. So I think Austin Peay is going to hold it down, but I think there is going to be a passion from these guys out there. I think Ellis gets his first pick of the year as well, and
Yes,
Parson
sir.
throws for 250 yards with 3 touchdowns and 1 rushing.
You putting the parlay together.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Let's not talk about parlays. I don't want to end up like the NBA or nothing like that.
Yeah, we don't support gambling here.
No, we do. Please, NBA, don't
Please,
come.
Terry Rozier, leave us alone, please.
Please don't find us. Me personally, you know I'm riding with the Govs. You know, and just like we used to trust in 12, we still trust in 12, but we trust in 3 just as well. I think
Yes,
Chris
sir.
Paulson gets it done. I was
1
saying,
plus 2 is
Yeah,
3.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There you go.
Digits of 12, yeah.
Look
right
at that.
there.
That was cold, dog.
It's a reincarnation of the next great Cubs quarterback.
Yeah, I think, like I was saying earlier, he's a dog. Both of you guys are dogs, but I think sometimes you gotta know when to bring the dog back in just a little bit. This is the home game. You know, tell your quarterback, hey, let's get the job done, baby.
Yeah.
You know, let's execute this offense just like you've been doing all season long. You don't have to be, Brett Favre. You don't have to do that.
100%.
Play your game. Let's get ready to roll. I mean, I think the fire trucks is ready to roll too. I think they're trying to come in and bombard the spot. But we're gonna stand here to we're gonna stand here to the game start.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you. He doesn't have to force anything today. This is you got a great team around you. You got great athletes. That was one of the things I learned as a young quarterback. You don't got to do it all. Like I said, it's a team sport. Get it to your guys in space. Let your defense make plays. And the rest take care of itself.
Yeah, I think we get it done. My score, I'm feeling pretty spicy today. The Govs came earlier. He said 50-0. I think
Okay.
we put a 50-piece nugget on him, but
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
give it like
That was-
50 to. I'm gonna give it like 50 to 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it 50 to 10. Throw them a little dime piece on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side so they can be all right, and they can at least smile and enjoy their Chick-fil-A back on the road on
That's
the
right.
ride home. But Mike, we appreciate you for coming, brother.
Yeah, thanks
Hold
for
on,
having me.
before you go, I want to take a group screenshot
Okay.
for our YouTube thumbnail. So
Yeah,
let's
let's
all
do it.
get together, brothers in love, and let's just
sir.
smile on 3. 1, 2, 3. I appreciate that. Oh, wait. We're going to get the picture here, too. Everybody smile. Yeah, throw the gloves up. Boom. There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Mike, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you for having
Thank you
me.
Thank you
for
so
coming.
much.
Have a good time. We'll see you around.
boy.
And we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and then we're going to come back and finish out the show. Thank you guys for so much, Mike. Thank you, brother. I like that white shirt. I like that white shirt. Let's go, P, baby.
Man.
Your unforgettable experience. Be a part of a community of champions. There's a place for you in our winning legacy. Feel the synergy of the Governor's Pride. Create memories and victories that will last a lifetime. Your victory starts here.
Welcome back. It was so fun having Mike DiLiello here. I mean, I'm in the presence of greatness. Zay Norman and Mike DiLiello. Oh
Yeah,
my
really.
Oh
We
my
got
goodness.
the governors of all time out here, man.
Oh my God. oh my goodness. Is there a star? Oh my God. Is there a beam coming from him? I mean, but it's great to have y'all. Like I said, Zay, I tell you every time, bro, it's a blessing to pick your brain about football all the time. I get the chance, so it's a beautiful thing. But I mean, guys, lastly on the schedule, upcoming schedule. I mean, we can't look past this game today, but it's a good thing we not on the field. We on the microphone, so we get a chance to look past this game. All right.
I wish I was on the field.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too. I mean, I'm not that good at football.
Well, you know what they say, those that can't play talk, right?
Yeah. I mean, what you would have played, like safety, linebacker?
I played hockey. I didn't play any of this. I played right defense. I had the slap shot that would put the fear of God in the eyes of goalies.
I see Hugh playing a good outside linebacker, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I could. I don't know if I have the speed for it. Maybe middle.
It doesn't matter about speed, bro. What's the size of your heart, man?
That's true.
It's not about the.
That is true.
It's not about the size of the dog. It's about the heart that's in the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, before we get out of here, let's get quick predictions. We at Southern Utah after this. Then we at home again, and then we finish off the season against Tarleton. Give me your just initial thoughts on these last 4 games and how important they are last 5 including today. These last 5 games and how important they are for us to get a higher seed and a good push into the playoffs.
Well, big question on everybody's minds is, are the Govs going to make the playoffs or not? I think it's a little too early to say for sure that we're in. I think it's too early to say that we're not. I think if we win everything except for Tarleton, I think we make it in the playoffs as one of the last 4 in. But I think if we lose another one outside of Tarleton, I think the season might be done for in that department.
Say, real quickly, what you got?
We got to win out.
Oof.
We got to win out. We was in the same type of situation in 2019. We had to win the last 5 or 6 games. So win out, play high efficient football, get some dubs, man. Let's go. I
think we can get some dubs. I think we went out as well. I mean, we got a powerful team, but you know, there's only more to see. You got to come to the fort, or you got to listen on WAPX 91.9 Clarksville on with Zay and Braden Foss on the call today. But guys, that has been our homecoming show. So I appreciate you guys for listening, boys. I appreciate you guys for coming. I mean, I don't think y'all had a choice, but you know, I would rather.
Hey, but I had a blast.
Else.
This is awesome. Yeah.
This was amazing, Zay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all.
It's the football thing. Dylan Walton, Hugh Wheeler, Zay Norman, and this has been the homecoming edition of CrunchTime.